Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for coming around again. I have a story here to post. I was asked to post it and she wants your advice. Please do it to advise her because she'll be reading the comments. Her story goes like this. She said, "Hello ma'am, please help me post this and hide my ID. I want people to advise me because I am very confused right now. I don't know where to start. My hands are shaking as I write this. My heart feels heavy and I don't think I will have slept properly for 3 nights now. I am a 32-year-old woman, married for 6 years to the man I thought was my soulmate. I met my husband in the church 9 years ago. I was just 23, fresh out of university, working as an intern at a small company. He was 27, already working as an engineer. Quiet but charming. From moments we started talking, it felt like I had known him all my life. He was gentle, always checking if I had eaten, always walking me to the bus stop, even when it rained. Back then, I was the happiest woman alive when he proposed. He didn't have much, and neither did I, but we promised to build our future together. We had a simple wedding, just family and close friends. Among those friends was my best friend from secondary school. She had been there for me through everything, heartbreaks, job struggles. Even when my father passed away, she was like the sister I never had. My friend was always around. When my husband and I moved into a small apartment, she would visit sometimes, staying over after a long hangout. She laughed with us, helped in the kitchen, and always told me how lucky I was to have a man like my husband. I trusted her with my life, but now everything feels like a lie. For the first few years of our marriage, my husband and I were happy. We didn't have much money, but we had peace. He would surprise me with flowers, cook breakfast on Sundays, and even leave me silly love notes. But 2 years ago, things slowly changed. At first, it was small things. He started coming home late, saying he had work to finish. He began sleeping with his phone under his pillow. When I asked why, he would smile and say, "Babe, you worry too much." I wanted to believe him. I told myself every marriage goes through phases. Then, my friend started visiting more. She had always been close, but suddenly she was closer. She would drop by when I was at work. Sometimes she would text me, "Oh, I stopped by your place today to check on your husband since you weren't home." I thought nothing of it. My friend had been my friend for more than 15 years. Why would I suspect anything? One evening, I came home earlier than usual. My husband didn't expect me. I had told him I was working late. As I unlocked the door, I heard laughter. My friends' laughter. When I walked in, they were sitting on the couch watching a movie. Nothing strange, nothing romantic, just two friends watching TV. But when I entered, there was a silence, almost like they were caught doing something they shouldn't. I brushed it off. Maybe I was overthinking. But after that day, I started noticing things. My husband suddenly started dressing better. New shirts, new cologne. He was always on his phone, smiling at messages he wouldn't show me. My my friend began canceling our girl outings, saying she was busy. Still, I trusted them. Last Saturday will forever be burned in my memory. My husband told me he was going for a late office meeting. I didn't suspect anything, but something inside me whispered, "Check." I don't know why. Maybe God was trying to warn me. I called his office number later that night. Nobody picked up. Then I called one of his colleagues who casually said, "Oh, no, your husband didn't come to the office today." My heart started racing. I remembered my friend had told me she was traveling that weekend to see her aunt. Something didn't add up. I took a taxi to my friend's house. When I got there, her car was parked outside. My hands were shaking as I knocked. No answer. But her bedroom light was on. The door wasn't locked. I pushed it open slowly, and that's when I saw it. My husband, my friend, in her bed. Not just talking, not just sitting. They were together. I froze. My breath caught in my throat. My friend gasped and covered herself. My husband jumped, stammering, "It's not what you think." But it was exactly what I thought. My world shattered in one moment. I don't even remember how I got the strength to speak. My voice was shaking as I asked my husband and my friend, "How could you do this to me?" My friend started crying. She kept saying, "I didn't plan this. It just happened." My husband couldn't even look at me. He whispered, "Babe, I am sorry. It was a mistake. A mistake. A mistake that had been going on for months, maybe even longer." I left that night without any word. I couldn't even cry. I was too numb. When I got home, I sat in the dark until morning. My husband came back the next day, begging, crying, saying he was confused, that it meant nothing. But how could it mean nothing? How could my best friend, the woman who held my veil on my wedding day, do this to me? Since that day, I can't eat, I can't sleep. I keep asking myself, was I not enough? Did I do something wrong? My friend has been calling me non-stop, begging for forgiveness, saying he doesn't want to be the reason why our relationship will crash. My husband says he regrets it, that he wants to fix our marriage. But how do you fix a heart that has been shattered in pieces? I don't know what to do. I loved my husband, or maybe I loved the version of my husband I thought I knew. I trusted my friend with everything. Now I feel empty. Please, ma, I need advice. Should I forgive my husband and try to make the marriage work? Should I walk away and start over? Should I ever speak to my friend again? My mind is in chaos. I feel betrayed, humiliated, and lost. Please, ma'am, post this for me and hide my ID. Maybe strangers can tell me what my heart cannot say right now. So guys, this is the end of our story. She will be reading comments. Please just give her advice. Whatever you feel that it will do her good, please give her your own advice. She will be reading comments in the comment section. And for me, this is what I will advise you. First of all, I'll ask you to heal. If it's possible, you can move out of the house. You can separate from him for some time, for like 1 week, 2 weeks, depending on when you heal. During this time, it will give you and your husband the chance to know what you want, if you want to continue the marriage or not. I'm not advising you to just go straight ahead and divorce your husband, because right now you're not in the right frame of your mind to take a decision. And any decision you take right now may not go well. You may regret it later. That is why you need to heal before you start thinking of how to make your marriage work or how to fix your marriage. Fixing your marriage right now, you may not fix it properly. Just take time off and think. Then your husband should also take time off and think. Then the two of you should know if you will continue to do this or if you can't continue to do this. The decision is yours. But I'm not advising you to leave your marriage. Then when it comes to your friend, I will ask you to cut yourself off from your friend, because that friend is not your friend. A friend that can take over your husband is not friend. A best friend that you cannot trust with what is important to you is not your friend. That is what in Nigeria we call friend enemy. She is your enemy, but you are yet to understand that she is your enemy. She is jealous and she wants to have what you have. That is not friendship. So that is my own advice. Do not take any decision in a rush, because you will regret it. Just heal first before you start thinking of if you should leave him or if you should stay with him. So that is just, I won't ask you to go and start over or not go and start over. You will think about those things. You will know what to do after you have healed, and that's just what I have to say to you on my own part. But listen, I mean, as you have said, you're going to read comments. You just have to wait for them in the comment section and see what they have to tell you. Thank you very much, guys, for listening. Please give her your own advice. Thank you very much. Bye.